September is life insurance month, so I will be providing some insight on life insurance this month to you. My name is Kim. I've been in the insurance industry for over 30 years, and I'm also the owner of a life insurance brokerage called Larkspur Wealth Management. We provide asset protection for professional athletes, celebrities, small businesses, and families. So the first thing we want to talk about before we get into how to be your own bank is the different types of insurance. There's term insurance, which is the cheaper option if you are limited in your funds and you want to have some type of coverage to cover funeral expenses. Term insurance is for a term, so it's either 15, 20, 25, or 30 years. If you don't die, then there's no benefit to that unless you have living benefits. So if you have a straight term policy, the only payout is if you're deceased, and then your family, whoever the beneficiary is, that person gets the proceeds from the policy. If you have a term policy with living benefits, then that means that you have critical illness, chronic illness, and long-term care. There is such a policy, and we provide that as well. The next type of policy is whole life. Whole life is more expensive than term. So if you have a little bit more money, you can get a term whole life policy. And with whole life, you have cash benefits associated to that. And then, of course, the IUL, which is Index Universal Life, which has cash value attached to it. Now, the thing with an IUL is that is a long-term play. You're not going to establish any cash value in it the first couple of years. It's going to take 5 to 10 years. So this is a long-term play. An IUL is a more expensive policy. There is a cost associated to it. However, in the long term, you're going to make more money and you're able to borrow against it. Any loan that you take out against an IUL, you don't have to pay back because that can be taken out of your death benefit once you're deceased. But the IUL will automatically give you long-term care, chronic illness, and critical illness coverage. So let's just say you're a truck driver and you fall off the back of the truck. With an IUL, you have coverage that will give you money while you're not working. So an IUL is a really good policy. You can also use an IUL to purchase, you can purchase an IUL for a child to cover college expenses because, again, you can make a loan against that and you don't have to pay it back. That loan can come out of your death benefit. So an IUL, when they talk about be your own bank, infinity banking and that whole thing, that's what they're talking about. So you're making a payment for either 7 or 10 years over a period of time, then it has to sit. There's a ceiling and a floor. So you're taking advantage of the market, but you're not going to lose any money because 0 is the base. So it's a good play to save money in the long term because your money is protected. You just want to make sure that the policy is structured properly so that you have high cash accumulation versus a high death benefit, because with the high cash accumulation, you'll get more cash faster. You can also get paid monthly off of the IUL, so you can use that as a retirement plan. So there's a lot that can be done with insurance, and we have to kind of change our mindset about insurance. It's not for the dead, it's for the living, because there are so many things that you can do with an insurance policy when you're alive that will help you with your family. So if you have a wife, a child, a mortgage, a baby mama with a child, whatever, anyone that you're responsible for right now that will suffer an economic loss if you should pass, you need to have life insurance. So if you have any questions, let me know. If you want a quote, we provide free quotes. Just put quote in the comments and I'll reach out to you. Also, if you want more in-depth information, follow the page. It's Larkspur Wealth Management. I will put it in the bottom. Follow that page because I post on there every day. And like I said, for the month of September, I'm going to be posting a lot of content around life insurance to provide some education for it. Thank you. The other thing too is if you have at least $400,000 in net worth, we have what's called premium financing, which means that you make a portion of the payments and the bank makes a portion of the payments. So on a 10 pay, which is a 10-year premium payment, you would make the first 5, the bank makes the second 5. There's no credit check, there's no collateral, and there's no docs. So 400,000 net worth, and that could be property, your home, liquid assets, whatever. We can utilize premium financing for your IUL. So there's a lot of different options and a lot of different types of insurances that you can take advantage of. If you have any questions, again, put quote in the comments and I will reach out to you and provide you with the information.